All right, welcome back. And we are now on map number 3, and we are going to be playing Pearl, one of the newer maps added and was available. I think it was available for competitive play last week, but at the same time, I feel like for some reason it wasn't. So, Pearl. We're up on Pearl now, and I have to, of course, being the studious individual I am, I now have to learn about what this map is because, you know, as a head coach, I unfortunately don't have time to learn every single map that shows up, which is big sad because they're a lot of fun. I enjoy actually the map layouts. They're well done for the most part, except for Breeze. I think Breeze sucks. But either way, we're here on Pearl, and we are going to see how things get going in our first set up. Right now on defense will be MU. The first time they've been on defense to get things started. Concordia moving around. We got the bug here. Reactions finds Yulan. For some reason, I think I'm saying that wrong. I think it's Yulan. And that it's my bad for saying it incorrectly. On this side, though, Concordia is in a fight. Will they be able to find Bunny Sniper in the back here? Ren does take out Tywood. Skelly is planting. And moving through. Planted is the spike. And we see Saint Germain finding Ren, who, man, just wasn't expecting that. I think she had peak advantage on that, too. Wasn't expecting that immediately there. The bug hiding in this corner should be found out here by Bunny Sniper. And moves out almost in time. Diet Coke gets the takedown, but Skelly takes out Diet Coke. Reactions find Bunny Sniper, and a Saint Germain takes out Claw. Concordia taking first blood here. And the first round on Pearl. Once again, this is the last map, and man, it has been just a close first two maps on Ascent. Concordia was able to just keep everything within their reach the entire time, and neither MU or Concordia could get ahead by any more than one round. They'd win 2 in a row and take the lead, and then they'd lose 2 in a row, and the other team would take the lead. It was just back and forth. And now here we have Pearl, and on the very first map of Bind, Concordia almost brought that back to it's what they needed, and Concordia now, Tywood in a little bit of danger. Will he be able to at least take out one? Ren finds Tywood. Saint Germain now trying to take a little bit more space for himself here. Gets it down. Skelly does try to find this plant. Will plant. Man, Reactions finds Bunny Sniper. Bunny Sniper was hiding right there. So close during all that. On the flank here is a really good find. Diet Coke on a really good flank, but the bug sniffs it out and takes him out. Reactions finds Ren. Skelly finds the plant, the defuse, and attackers win again. Concordia 2-0 now. But as we've seen in the previous rounds, MU now has probably a really good opportunity to take one back. They are going to be able to get pretty good buy-in as far as their side is concerned. Claw, maybe not so much. Concordia going for a very heavy buy here in the third round. It's going to be an operator out of Reactions, which is kind of early, but we'll see how it works out for him. They're pushing up on the side here. Watching back corner will be Reactions. Moving around. Ren is able to get the first shot here. Claw just waiting for somebody to show here. Saint Germain does show the tip of his gun, And he'll get taken out for it. Punishment coming through from MU for a little bit of aggression there. Concordia not quite all on the same page here to get things going. Reaction's going to try and look up and over this. You would think that he'd be trying to play maybe a bit more aggressive with this operator because it's not really a great... There's a good angle here, but if MU doesn't peek it, then there's not really anything he can do. MU is rotating now to put a little bit heavier aggression onto A. Skelly is moving up to the B site to look for a plant here. Skelly to try to peek the corner there, but isn't able to find anything immediately. The bug here. And they're going to let the clock run out and actually allow the win for MU to come through. They kind of do want to save these rifles, but that's a little bit unfortunate. They should have had a little bit more. They didn't really back up St. Germain on his push. I mean, he had an operator, but that wasn't going to do anything with where MU was holding, and MU was not going to peek those long angles. They haven't really been peeking any long angles this whole evening, in fact, because we saw on Ascent they didn't really have an answer to the mid pressure that Concordia was able to put on. And so now, once again, they're just opting to hold those short corners. And I mean, if that's your style, that's your style. I mean, that's how it works. You play to your strengths and force the other team to play your game. That's how you do it. Tywood does take a lot of damage here from Bunny's sniper. Or not a lot, sorry. He just takes a little bit of a extra cracking here. On the backside, we will see the damage come through. Tywood, though, not able to get anything. Skelly is found by Bunny Sniper. Eula finds the bug as well. That is a big couple of picks. Reactions finds one in return. He's going to get blinded off here. And on the backside, St. Germain does get a kill for himself. He's going to try. The alarm bot comes through. Bunny Sniper able to get that pick. Reactions has to push here. He doesn't have a lot of options. They don't quite know where he is, and he does try to get out with the op. They're just going to protect the spike. They know where that is. Throwing that, they'll also reveal that he is still back in this corner, so there's not a lot he can do, and they're not going to take any chances. Defenders will win once again, 2-2. With the timer expiring there, and honestly, Concordia playing this a little bit slow on these last two rounds. They just haven't been able to find that opening, and I'm gonna guess that reactions with this operator, I mean, yeah, he'll get those shots, but I just don't think that MU is gonna give him the opportunity to use it. They aren't peeking these corners. They are not trying to kind of force aggression on these long angles. They're really looking for more of the short angles. I mean, I think on the pistol round was the only time we've seen anybody here on B long. Even more than that. Tywood does get Diet Coke. And Tywood finding Claw as well. Ren does get Tywood in return. But that will be a plant for Concordia coming through. And that is unfortunate there as the wall goes down. Bunny Sniper is able to pick off the bug. St. Germain gets the trade kill. And now we see one member of MU. And able to get St. Germain is Ulan. And there we go. Reactions does find him back with the pistol there. And Concordia will win that round, and we'll be up 1 round, 3-2. So 2 for Concordia to start, 2 for MU to bring it back, and then Concordia finds round 5 as round 6 is now underway. Once again, Concordia working a little bit better there together as a team to try and get onto point and force initial util. The peak from the KO was not really the cleanest from MU, as he kind of just hops out in the middle of them. If Reactions had been ready with the operator and not kind of going aggressive, which, I mean, they were, because, you know, that's what things were doing, it's going to be an interesting scenario. But Attacker Killjoy means that the spike will be planted here. Ren does find Tywood. Claw is attempting to find Reactions there on the side. And on point, Skelly does get that. The bug does find Bunny Sniper. Skelly finds one, but Claw is going to get it right back. It is 3-1. Diet Coke all by himself. He gets St. Germain for his trouble, but then Reactions does finish him off. 4-2, Concordia in the lead, and Reactions has had this operator since round 3. I really just don't know how he's been able to hold on to it for so long, but he is doing well, 7-0. I'm not quite sure how many kills he's actually gotten with the op as opposed to the other. I think he was running pistol and probably Spectre after that, but at least doing well here now. And I think he just has to, you know, he only has to get lucky once kind of on these long angles. And I think MU knows that. I think they are going to try to not peek him whenever possible and make sure that he kind of stays in the useless department. But, you know, it's up to him then to figure it out. St. Germain does find the first frag here to open things up. Tywood moving around here on the back side. Opportunity for him to find Diet Coke. It's like it's hiding in the refrigerator. He's just got to go kind of get it here. Does get it. Nice flank there. Diet Coke goes down. Bunny Sniper is taken out by Tywood on the continuing push. The bug now kind of pushing forward aggressively here with St. Germain, who finds Ren. Can he find Claw? Does find Claw. Flawless round for Concordia. And a 3K for St. Germain. If only I wasn't trash at the controls and knew which number he was, I could have probably seen that. MU going to take that timeout, which, I'll be honest, they are going to need it, and I can't tell you what they're thinking of right now, because on the previous map, I was able to somewhat predict that the mid pressure is what was getting them in the second half. When Concordia was on attack, I really can't tell you what's getting to them this time. Concordia is now pushing better. I think the reason they lost, or they won those second 2 rounds, or the third and fourth round, was because Concordia didn't really push well as a team, and kind of trying to force the long angles with Reactions, and trying to force something that just isn't going to happen. You know, MU's not going to peak those long op angles. They're going to force Tristan to try and, you know, push up with the operator and anything else. So now, you know, they're just trying to figure out, hey, we got to defend mid. We've got to, you know, the mid on this map is a lot different. It kind of leads into one or the other, and Concordia right now just seems to have the better feel for the map right now, honestly. Even in the rounds they've lost, I think they just lost because they weren't, as a unit, pushing an objective. They were kind of going, hey, we're going to look at the long angle here on B, but we're also going to kind of push A. I think right now they are looking for something here, and honestly, this might be another KJ ult onto A, because they can you know, pick up things coming through here. Concordia now pushing in to this reaction. Is going to fire a couple shots. They're just going to sort of blow a lot of ammo onto the backside of A, but trying to find KO, and they aren't going to be able to right at the moment. Tywood watching mid here as Concordia is going to rotate around. And they are holding back very far. 3 on A, 1 mid here. Claws just sort of holding this door area. He's now going to peek out here and try and see. Doesn't see anything quite yet. Go to the bugs angle here and see what he's going to find. Saint Germain gets killed by Claw on that initial set, and it looks like MU somewhat pushing around. The ultimate going to come through. Bunny Sniper finds Skelly, which means Spike is down. Concussion coming through. Tywood is going to be in a sticky situation. If they really know where he is here, which they do, I think. Yep, going to find him there. Bunny Sniper does. Claw going to be able to take out the bug, and that will be a win for MU. They'll bring it back 5-3. Still in favor of Concordia, but they will at least stop the bleeding for now. Reactions once again, hopping on that operator. Or sorry, not once again hopping on the operator, still on the operator. Sort of bound and determined to make this work. His presence will be detected by Diet Coke, and Diet Coke's going to decide he doesn't really want any of that action. That makes a lot of sense. Tywood needs to look down, honestly, to find this. Kind of pushes around this corner quickly. The bug able to get here. Tywood is on site. And oh man, Ren is able to sniff that out. The aggressive push. And man, Ren does find the bug as well. Allen finds Skelly. Reactions finds Claw on the back, or on the front side, back side, on A side. As they now push through here. He's got to decide whether he's pushing through this smoke or not. He is going to push through. Defuse coming through. And oh man, Diet Coke is on the backside. A nice 2 kills there from Saint Germain. But the 3K for Ren will be just too strong. Defenders get that win. And that's 2 rounds for him now. 5-4, still in favor of Concordia. They still have 1 round up, but right now they're looking a little bit sloppy on that. And I think it just was a little bit of chaos there. It was going to be good for him, but the shots just didn't land. There was that Bug versus Ren moment that should have gone in favor of Bug. He should have, you know, it didn't have an opportunity really to see anything, but should have just hit the shots just a little bit better and would have had it. Concordia now going to look towards B. Tywood will get found and suppressed. Diet Coke is in that back corner. They're going to try and spray through there to find anything they can. Diet Coke should be peeking that. Ren is around the corner here, and a lot of action going to go through here. Tywood able to find Diet Coke, but Ren does find Tywood in return on the backside. Saint Germain and the rest of the crew are here. Saint Germain going to put the alarm bot back behind as Skelly is planting. Plant goes through, and that was a really good spray there by Claw. He's able to find 1. He finds 2 now. The bug is down, and Bunny Sniper does get Saint Germain. Skelly is able to get one back. And there, unfortunate there. Skelly had an opportunity maybe to get this and wasn't able to. The Claw uses his ultimate there actually at the very end of that fight. Knowing, I guess, that she was up long, it would have been a good choice, but not quite able to pull it off is Concordia. They do get the plant, though, and they've gotten the plant those last 2 times. We're all tied up at 5-5, and I would expect nothing less out of this. Round 11. 2 more rounds before the switch, and we'll see how Concordia can fare on defense. It'd be really nice if they could snag 2 rounds here, make it 7. But we'll see what happens as KJ is hiding right here behind this box. And, oh man, Bunny Sniper finds 2. Tywood and Reactions both going down. Claus is right there. Does find Skelly. They're going to have to go back for the spike. Concordia in a hairy situation now. Claus does find the bug on this one. Saint Germain, last man standing. He's got to attempt to trade, and a miss look there does allow at least for him to get Claw. Claw looked left just briefly for one reason or another. And so we'll see. Concordia needs to find a little bit more momentum here. They've lost 4 in a row. And so if they can bring it to 6-6, that would really feel good going into this half. But for right now, MU seems to be in sort of the driver's seat as far as defense is concerned. Concordia going to try and slowly move over to A. They've had the most success here so far. Saint Germain is going to get his ultimate up, and it looks like they're just going to do the simple KJ onto A. And that's what it's going to be. Killjoy ultimate goes down onto A, and Concordia will slowly push forward. As they push out everybody else, Tywood does pop out his ultimate. And MU Allen does go really low on that. It's going to be a lot. Oh, every ultimate from Concordia coming through right now. Diet Coke finding Tywood in the confusion. Saint Germain, though, is going to trade that one right back. Ren using for the counter ult here. And man, they're not going to figure this out until it's too late, maybe? Saint Germain. And that's going to be Claw able to find the bug, and I think there's enough time. Which is unfortunate as they just had it so close. 7-5. MU will be up as we go into the next half. So close there. Concordia ult dumped into that, and they had a really good opportunity to hold it off, and they gave it their best shot. Unfortunately, a couple good rotations. Ren was able to kind of get in around on the backside and cause Tywood, who was thinking the plant or the defuse was still going down, even though they had killed the defuser already. Still thinking that was going down. Just a bit of a misstep, but still well done. Looks like the push is mostly going to be from the A side. And Ulan able to get the first tap here real quick. Claws waiting. Finds the bug. A is the objective. Saint Germain is kind of hiding back here in the corner. Finds one. Gets the trade back, and that's Reactions actually assisting out with that. Really low is Ren. It's a 2v2 scenario. St. Germain gets one. Spike down, by the way. Didn't realize that Spike... I thought Spike was planted. That is my mistake. But the Spike is down. Diet Coke gets the kill, and Skelly is camping. Absolute best that she can here on the Spike. Diet Coke thinking about going through this poison orb.
30 seconds left.
Oh man, if she looks the other way. And the gunfight comes through. The clutch, though, going over to MU. So unfortunate. Skelly tried. And unfortunately was not able to win the gunfight. Just looking the wrong direction at the last second. And that, I mean, that's tough. You never know. She should have left Poison Orb up a little longer, I think. But that's tough. That is a hard call to make in the moment. When you're trying to figure out where they are, whether they went frontward or backward. And now here we are. 8-5. Concordia now needs to try and find themselves a couple rounds to get things back in their pocket. Watching long is Reactions with an op. Or no, sorry, with a Marshall. Good shots there. It's going to be suppressed there and detected. It looks like it's going to be a pretty quick push onto the B site. Reactions does go down as Spectre will be greater than anything else. And nice kill there by the Bug. He'll be able to pick up a Spectre for himself. Skelly able to take out the... Nice peek there, but Claw able to get the shot through. And there, Diet Coke finds Skelly. 9-5 as Concordia starting to lose control of the game right now. 7 rounds in a row, and Concordia is going to take their first time out of the game. So right now, if you're Concordia, you're trying to think about what isn't working, and right now it's these close-up fights that they seem to be taking advantage of on the side of MU. And honestly, you know, there's a lot that Concordia... I think Concordia is getting a lot of value out of their util, but then they just can't get the sort of the last capital, you know, capitalizing on it at the last minute. It just sort of... The cards are not falling exactly how they need to. They are getting extremely close, but they just aren't hitting where they have to. And that's a really good pick there. Diet Coke going down, and then on top of that, Claws goes down. Skelly will find Ren. Ren gets a trade back for Reactions, but really nice picks there for Concordia. Elon is taking a couple shots, but the Bug right now, they're going to force him back in a really good exchange. Concordia just kind of got a little bit, you know, of a good look. They sort of caught him by surprise. Really good hit there, Skelly. Bunny Sniper is just waiting for this. As soon as she drops that. Might be kind of tough, and that's a nice kill there. Defenders to win. Concordia will take it back. At least one round into their pocket. 9-6. As we go forward here into round 16. Concordia now gonna try 3 setup on B, 2 on A. Sending a couple mid to look over things there. And right now, MU is still kind of back deep in their spawn. And we'll see what they hit. Right now, Reaction's gonna watch it. Kind of a tight corner here, and Skelly watching from other direction mid, as it looks like the entire MU team right now is moving towards B. They're going to throw a few more things that direction that going to kind of indicate, yes, they are going for that. So Concordia is going to rotate around. And pop out a lot of different util here going down. Rotation back is going to happen here at some point. And nicely done as the Diet Coke goes down to the bug. A little guessing game behind the curtain is won by a bug. They're still going to be attempting this. Skelly does find Ren, though. The attempt onto B was still going to go through a little bit. Right now, MU is kind of scrambling as to what to do here. They've lost 2 members to nothing. Concordia has given up no ground at the moment. There's another member down. And what they were going to do was push. And they try to push through, but oh man, Bunny Sniper finds the bug. The bug had them dead to rights. Reaction's able to pick one up. He had him dead to rights. They were both running with their knives out, and he just wasn't able to hit the shots onto the heads. They were able to get right behind that box, and he couldn't spray around that, so nicely done, though, by Concordia. After that pause, finding 2 rounds now. One of them being just a full-out killing round in mid, and the second one being MU just not moving fast enough, and Concordia getting good picks to slow them down, I guess really is what I should say. I don't want to condemn them for moving slow. I mean, that's worked for them in the past. It's just that in that particular moment, their slow movement meant that they were going to have a little bit of difficulty. As now the move onto A is going to become apparent. Reactions tries to get a couple shots through. He's going to be in the decay still. And in trouble is the bug back here. He's kind of deep into the thick of it. They're going to look around the corner here. Tywood finds Ren. But Diet Coke, oh man, the bug tried to get Diet Coke there at the very end. Tywood is on the back flank here. He's able to pick that one off. There's only one left. It's Bunny Sniper, and he is all the way back in their spawn right now. Or all the way back in Concordia spawn. He gets found. Reactions picking that one up, and Concordia will find a 3rd round as they bring it back 9-8. Really good 3 rounds by Concordia. Even in that one, a lot was dumped onto A to get them on. And it worked, but Concordia was able to just sort of keep it calm. They got the good trades they needed. Things are looking all right for them right now. We'll see what Concordia can do on this. Tywood being a little aggressive here in this mid pressure might be just the key they actually need. Skelly gets the ult down. Nice double kill from Reactions here as he peeks around the corner perfectly. Tywood back in their spawn. This is going to be very dangerous right now. A nice kill. The bug finds one. Tywood is still here. Finding the massive flank. And oh, he got to get his gun out. He does! How in the world? Ty, for all good and holy purposes, is able to get the util out of his hand and a gun to finally get a kill. I thought he was going to die with util in his hand again, as is the case. And guess who's taking a timeout after losing 4 rounds, and we are tied up at 9-9. That's right. MU will take a timeout to figure out where in the world they can bring this back. And once again, mid-pressure by Concordia is where they're winning it. And I don't know what MU can do against that. Now, MU can go back to what they were doing before, where they're kind of pushing as a team through mid. Because right now, I think when they are pushing as individuals through mid, they're having a real tough time. That's my advice to MU, at least. If, well, hopefully they're not watching our stream and hearing my free advice, but, you know. That's my thought. When they were doing that before, they were having a pretty good time. They'd kind of get some good picks, and then they'd be able to push forward on that. It's funny how Ty is able to spray in the middle of a timeout, but we'll just ignore that. Either way, Concordia needs to continue doing what they're doing. They're holding back on mid and just holding funny angles. You know, that's what they did on Bind, and it's what they did a couple times on Ascent. Not quite as much there, but they're just holding odd angles on defense. And MU will guess an angle one time, and somebody will be there, but then they'll guess a different angle the next time, and Concordia instead is not holding that. Presence detected here mid, or on A. As Concordia right now is going to have to defend this. Use the jump peek there, but a lot of individuals back there. Diet Coke moving forward. Gets domed by Tywood. And that's a defender killjoy, by the way. St. Germain is right here. Just waiting for them. And oh my gosh, their entire team is going to look away. I'm going to look back, of course, because that's very dangerous. St. Germain has kept them, by the way, all in this elbow. I think he knows it. They're pretty much dead on. Concordia right now has all the information they need. They're not sending anybody to A to defend Tywood yet. That might be a bit of an issue. He's going to wait till the last second to fire that off. St. Germain on the backside, by the way, does get Ren. Tywood on front does find 3 for his troubles. On the backside, Bunny Sniper does get 1, and that's a 1v4 situation now. The ult coming through. Bunny Sniper running around here, trying to find a way just to kind of outrun the rest of the defenders' squad. And oh my gosh, he didn't see it. But Tywood does get it. I don't know how Reactions didn't just hold that corner and find him just walking through, but they did not. And Concordia now has the lead again. Welcome back to the driver's seat, Concordia. And they are rocking and rolling here. Couple ultimates used there from Concordia to try to get things back in their control. And on the side of MU, they have a couple ults of their own up their sleeve. And it is going to be an op battle. One that Reactions has been waiting for a while. It's not going to quite get it here. Diet Coke is waiting. They peek this corner. Skelly is here. The plant is going on right around the corner from her, and she just doesn't see it yet. A lot of util going through. A couple flashes now. Concordia spraying into this ultimate the best they can. Skelly is taken out, but the bug does get a return kill. body blocking for Saint Germain, but he is not able to get the defuse. A really good try there, as Reactions was trying to just body block for the defuse going through. He did get a lot of damage taken, but then they just guessed that the defuse was still going on in the heat of the moment, which was a good call. And well done on the attack. They kind of forced their way up B with no initial kill. Unfortunately, Reactions could have stopped that whole thing with a nice op shot right up the B long corridor. But he wasn't able to. Saint Germain is going to hear a lot of action going down behind him. Concordia will move to defend the B site. Couple sprays going down. Nice kill there for Skelly. She gets return fragged, though. The plant is going down. They're going to know exactly where that plant's going down. Will he be able to? Diet Coke does find Saint Germain on the kill. The bug here on the corner. And nicely done. The bug able to get that kill onto Diet Coke. Tywood doing what he can. On the backside, we do have Reactions here. Is he able to get it? No, he does not pick that up. And there is limited time now for Concordia to try to get this defuse. Or hold on a second. They didn't even get the plant down yet. So the plant finally goes down. As Concordia now is trying to figure out what options to take. Tywood has a good flank. He gets a nice shot. Good job there. MU is waiting for the defuse. And oh, there's one. Claw finds the good pick there. He's on a far angle there, and Bunny Sniper is on close. The bug is going to go ahead and just retreat from this one. And that means that MU will have 2 rounds now back. And they will be up 11-10 going into this next round. Now, this is round 22. This is a critical round for Concordia. They need to win this to try and hold off, game point from the side of MU. Meanwhile, MU is pretty desperate to get this one, because that'll push them to match point, and that would be a big advantage for them. Right now, they have done extremely well on the attacking side. Concordia has had a tough time trying to defend this, especially the second half of this. They did well at the beginning, and then Concordia was able to sort of stave things off for a couple rounds in a row, and now it seems that MU's kind of trying to find their mojo again and get it back. Looking at A. Concordia just waiting for this push. There begins the ultimate from KO. That's going to start things off. Concordia will be shut off from the entirety of the point. Diet Coke is not looking this direction. And oh, nice. A Tywood able to get Diet Coke on the backside. Claw has to get out of there. Concordia has retaken the point. And Claw now with an opportunity. Tywood does get one. No, he goes down, and Skelly also goes down. As literally all they're doing right now is just spraying onto the point. On the backside, we do have a nice kill, though. The bug able to pick up a 3K, and that's Saint Germain defusing, which means we are at 11-11. Concordia able to win that round, even though it was really tough looking from the front. A really good flank, though, from the bug. Catches the entire MU team off guard and leads us to a tied matchup. Whoever wins this gets to go with the opportunity for match point and winning the game outright. But if we have seen anything from these two teams right now, it has just been back and forth. A is not good for MU, and they kind of are feeling that right now as they have switched over to try another B assault. Tywood does get a couple shots off. Not a lot of damage, though. No real meaningful damage, I guess I should say. Diet Coke comes around the corner. Gets ulted by Tywood and takes out Diet Coke immediately. Trying to force this into an uneven fight best that they can. Now MU is holding off a little bit. They are actually looking heavily for a flank from Concordia, and I think Concordia is going to try and give it to him. Concordia now rotating back 3 members to A, not on a flank, but instead just to try and see if A is under threat. It is not. Concordia may be pulling too many members back to this A site. Could be a little dangerous. Let's see what we've got. No ultimates up right now, as the Bug just used his. And that's basically that ultimate is just going to confirm that MU is still over here on the B site. MU is pushing out now onto the B site. They're going to move in with everything they got. Attackers are going to use their KJ ultimate, and that's a really good sneak through. Skelly does get Ren, and will be in the corner here. Spike is planted. On the back side, we have the Bug. And, oh, man, a cleanup on the front end. As Bunny Sniper gets taken out. St. Germain, half the defuse, and the other half will go to Skelly. Defenders win. This is the most important round Concordia has tonight, right here. Match point, round 24. Let's go, Dogs. They can end it right here, and they know it. MU has all the pressure on them right now to try and do this. They look like they are going to go A. Concordia right now is actually prepping on A. Well, I say prepping on A. Basically, Killjoy's here. Has Killjoy ultimate. So Concordia just kind of has to stave it off. A good KJ ult could mean everything right here. The Bug is going to start putting some pressure mid. A very advanced front forward hold. They're going to kind of sniff out that this is an A push. St. Germain is going to get in position for KJ ultimate, I would assume. Here it is. Really good ultimate there, and that is going to force the entire team of MU back. The Bug is going to hear all of them running around here. Their entire team is rotating right into Tywood. Tywood does get taken out, and so does the Bug, so that's 2 kills back. Not good for Concordia. They wanted to get something out of this. And unfortunately, they weren't able to get any frags on that, which means it's a 4v or a 5v3. Moving on to site. It's MU. A nice kill there by St. Germain onto Ren. Trying to take it back, but that's going to be Claw finding St. Germain. And he's going to find reactions, which means Skelly is the only one left alive. Spike is planted. I think this is going to overtime. Unless an absolutely clutch play comes out, but I think they know where she is as far as location is concerned. Yep, she didn't play that quite correctly. Should have waited for that to go down, and that means we will go to overtime. Concordia has attacking side first. I think Concordia played that last one correctly, except for the over-aggression on the flank. I think they wanted to stall for time and force MU to either recommit back to A or fully commit to B. And I think Tywood was a little aggressive on the backside. I think the Bug was in an okay scenario. He was like up in the mid, but not super. But with 2 picks, one of them being from the lurker from B, it was just kind of an easy call for them to flip, go B, and frags coming back were going to be kind of hard to come by if you're the Concordia side. I don't know if anybody got detected on that or not. But we'll see what happens as Concordia is trying for the A push. Moving forward, Tywood and his friend do get kind of caught out here. Man, he's going to take a lot of damage from this. Concordia now is trying to push forward yet again. Pushing forward onto site. Reactions is here. Does he get the kill? He gets a nice headshot onto Diet Coke. Bunny Sniper finds Tywood, though, on the backside. Can St. Germain get this kill? He is not able to. St. Germain also going down. Concordia in a little bit of a pickle here. They've lost one more. The Bug finds one in return, though. Nice return kill there. Bunny Sniper is back in this mid area. Reactions is looking that way. They're not going to see this flank, though, coming through. Oh, a nice spray through, though. Reactions finds the kill. Claws here, and Ren is in the backside of point. And nicely done. He's able to dodge one. He gets a lucky headshot. That's a 3K. Spike is down. Opportunity for Concordia. He isn't able to get that kill, though. That is going to keep Claws off the point. Is the Bug ready for this? He is, but he doesn't get it. And, oh, yes! Skelly is able to get the win there. Attackers to finish that one. Concordia is up now 13-12, and their opportunity to defend here means we get another chance at match point. Massively, massively intensive rounds we're watching here as this third map overtime. This is ridiculous. Absolutely incredible. So much Valorant getting played today. So, MU right now. Looks like they're pushing forward to A, trying to watch for flanks from the B side, and Concordia is just being patient. Sitting back now, a couple people looking in mid. Tywood being a little aggressive here. The defuse. It happens! Concordia is able to win a full-on committed defuse there. Fantastic. From the CUNE team, and they will win Pearl in absolutely the closest fashion we ever could see. Absolutely huge game. The commit to the defuse there at the end, I don't think MU was expecting that. On top of that, MU was playing far enough back, I don't think they had much of a chance to get shots in there. But my goodness. So Concordia University able to win and pull off what is just a close victory here. The comeback. They lost map 1 on Bind, were able to win on Ascent, and then in overtime on Pearl, they get the victory. So, huge games tonight. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you on Wednesday when League of Legends gets to play their second game of the season. We'll see you then. Good night.